Good morning. I literally rolled out of bed, and you know when you sleep in bed, you smell like you've been in bed for however hours I was. Today is Saturday, which is our usual Bible study morning, and I thought maybe I just don't vlog this weekend. It's kind of like the same old. But I think it's kind of comforting because there are people that I watch and it's the same thing that they do, and they're like, do you guys like this? And I'm like, yeah, I come for this content because I know you do the same thing every day, and I absolutely love it. I just think when I look back on these vlogs and I'm older, because that's what I really want, is to look back on these and be like, oh, I remember that day. I'm just gonna watch these consistencies. So at least I knew I could be consistent when I was young. But let's get ready. Just a reminder, this camera has like an automatic face filter, so my skin is not as perfect as this camera's making it look, but I love it. Anyways, I'm back from my Bible study, and guess what I got on my way back? Iced tea. Iced tea. Iced tea and iced tea. That is literally... Oh, and then Marissa's husband, I don't know where he got these lollipops. Sour cherry. Ooh, I love sour cherry. But I also took a whole bunch of lollipops because Marissa told me to. Marissa told me to take, so I took. I have no nails. Good morning. Today is Sunday. Actually, I broke the habit. Not on 3 hours of sleep this time, like the last 2 times. I'm on 5 hours and something sleep, so I'm gonna take it as a big win because that's 2 extra hours of sleep that I actually got. I will admit, for some reason, I do kind of feel like I'm more tired. I don't know why, but whatever. I woke up. I didn't really record myself getting ready, but I decided to get my little small order of coffee. It's just enough that I'm not peeing my pants, yet I get to enjoy it and I get the energy from it. So we're gonna head to Starbucks. It's here. I don't know if I mentioned last time, but I ordered through the app and then it was like, oh, your status isn't available, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And then I went and I was like, hey, is there an order for Tiara? And they're like, oh, for some reason it didn't go through on this end, but we'll make it right now. I was like, oh, okay, no worries. So and they put a little smiley face. I literally love smiley faces. I have a smiley face tattoo. Can you see that? I don't know if you guys got it, but whatever. So I was a little worried that it didn't get made, but you know what? It did, and that made me so happy that the app didn't fall through. Do you see how pretty that looks? Absolutely gorgeous.
6 o'clock, worship will be at 7. Yes, we feast and then we worship because the Lord says both are worship, right?
Okay, so you're probably wondering like, why is your backpack on? We have a Sunday fun day stuff, and like I'm gonna go. But do you ever think of like an event with friends that you want to go to, but at the same time you need to build up the courage to go? That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Like I was gonna wear a hat. I French braided my hair, or just braided it so I could put it in a hat. But then I'm like, ugh, I hate the hat. And now I think I'm getting cramps again. I don't know. I'm just like, I want to go, but I also don't want to go. So I just need to find the momentum / courage to go.
This is gonna be.
This is a magic trick that we cannot figure out.
This is the magic trick that we cannot figure out, and what's gonna happen? Subscribers, Tiara is gonna tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit that like button, don't forget that.
Stop.
And what's gonna happen?
Okay.
Is that first thing you're gonna do if you come to Hawaii, you're gonna book a tour with Hawaii Pacific Adventures. And then if you're going to neighboring islands, you'll book a luau with Carly. But this is, I'm thinking royal suits, thinking we're here at Queen Kapi'olani Park. I'm thinking queens. It's a little bit dark in the shade that we're in. I see some clovers. I'm thinking it is the Queen of Clubs. Wow! You just got it first. Hit that like and subscribe.
Donate to the cause.
Okay, so I'm home. It is later in the day. That magic trick was absolutely the coolest thing in the entire world for me because number one, I'm very easily entertained. Number two, I'm also very gullible. So that was just so cool. Eventually, Austin did show me the the secret, and he said you could tell one of this other girl that moved off island a long time ago. But yeah, if you know the trick, then you know the trick. But I still think it's pretty cool. People are like, you don't want to know. It's going to take away the magic. But you know what? I still think it was magical nonetheless. Because I remember how amazed I was. And I'm still amazed, actually. So today, I wasn't going to make dinner because Brennan's at work. But I thought, might as well, because I made everything to make dinner tomorrow because we'll have leftovers. So I'm making I went to Safeway and I got udon. I got more ponzu sauce. I got rice because we just need rice in general. And yeah, we're gonna boil the udon noodles and then we're gonna get everything else kind of going. Another ingredient that I do use is mixed veggies inside of it. I get these from Costco. They're just like pre-frozen vegetables. You know, they're nothing special. It's just pre-mixed veggies, but they're go perfectly with this recipe or like quick, easy fix dinner. test, and it is a little salty, which we kind of expected. So what you could do for that is add a little bit of sugar. I also added some honey, literally a drizzle. I didn't put a lot because I don't want it to be too sweet. So it's good. So if you're ever cooking this with me, you might be like, Tara, that's really saucy. Yes, I'm very aware I don't like that much saucy sauce too. So what we're gonna do is, now that everything's kind of cooked, it's kind of at a simmer, as you can tell. Maybe actually a little bit more of a boil, which means it's good. That's good. We're just gonna add a good amount of flour because we want this sauce to be kind of more of a thick sauce with the thick udons. Trust me, guys, it is delicious. And this is a nice finished version. Probably wondering, Tiara, what happened to your little light thing that you have for your camera? I look gross. Oh my gosh, it looks so oily. Whatever. I have it. It's just not charged. I charged it, but then I didn't use it for a while. So I also stored it in my case a little weird, so maybe it turned on. And then lost battery. Okay, but that's it. Bye. And that is the end of the vlog. And I hope you enjoyed. One day I'll make a genuine good, like, step-by-step cooking video, but until then, you're just gonna get snips and bits and you can just watch. Okay, goodbye.